Welcome back to Angel Angela. And as you guys can see on today's topic, we are going to be discussing the narcissist being stuck in the dream world. Yes, the narcissist being stuck in the dream world. You guys can also watch my other video, which is going to be The Narcissist is Your Gateway, in reference to this video. So on this topic, before I get started, I'm trying to make videos every day as soon as, I wake up or before I go to bed. I try to reflect on my days and events and things that I know that others need to hear out. And for the last couple 4 or 5 days, I've been in La La Land. It's almost like time was frozen, but it was speeding at the same time. And I was able to react to so many different situations in a way that will make things easy on me, because it's my reality of my life. So I can't let events trigger me, because I can always change those things. You have to believe in yourself, as the narcissist claims to believe in themselves. So the narcissist's dream world, being stuck there, is them being stuck in a world full of delusions. The narcissist is a delusional person. They tend to drift off into different personalities. You will see it happen right in front of you. They will act one way around certain people, around certain friends, around certain family, strangers. They will do things for others and won't do it for you. You will see the anger in them. You will see the jealousy in them. They will speak hateful things of others. They will do hateful things. They will do hateful things to you. They enjoy causing confusion. They enjoy doing things that are petty, and they take it to a whole nother level. And with that being said, a lot of times you can tell who and who they will not mess with, who they will not and will betray right there and then. They betray everyone, but there is always a motive. There is always some type of greed behind the narcissist in their world. So a lot of times when we go to sleep, we tend to dream. And when we dream, we don't really know where we might end up. In our dreams, you can end up anywhere, in any situation. Even as a kid, when I was potty training, my grandmother used to always tell this story about when I was little. I must have been still on, I don't know. I had a moment, you guys. But she said that I woke up out of my sleep and I literally peed on the laundry basket. I was walking while I was sleeping. And if you notice, some kids have that, some people have that where they sleepwalk. And it's kind of funny, because now reflecting back on that, don't make fun of me, you guys. Yes, I peed on the laundry basket while I was sleeping, and I was dreaming. And I remember the dream, because when I woke up, I felt relieved, but I was laying down. My blanket was over me and everything was normal to me. I was like, okay, I'm back into reality. I was just dreaming that I had to use the bathroom. So when I got up in the morning, my grandmother was telling everyone the story. And as I grew older, this was the story she would tell everyone. And I would be like, when you're just kind of like, that's embarrassing, or is someone showing your baby pictures or pictures that you don't want people to see? It was one of those moments, don't tell that story, but I could remember the dream so vividly, even though I was a little kid. And I remember in that dream, someone was chasing me and I had to use the bathroom, and that I magically in my mind imagined, that's where that image comes in. I imagined a bathroom being there. And then I opened the door, I sat on the toilet, and I remember using the bathroom. So when my grandmother speaks on that story, I'm like, wow, I remember that dream. I still remember it. And I still remember how vivid it was. It was someone chasing me. So in this dream that I was having, I couldn't control the situation. I couldn't control being chased, but I could control the outcome and my response. And my response was, I'm going to imagine my imagination. I'm going to imagine a bathroom being there. And while in my reality, I was walking around the house, in my dream world, I was also walking around, but I found a toilet. And in my reality, I found a laundry basket, as embarrassing as that is, you guys. So I never liked this story, but it makes so much sense to me. So both in my reality and in my dream, the outcome to both was I needed to use the bathroom. In my reality, I was running around the house, walking around the house, sleepwalking in my reality. And in my dream, I was walking away, running away, being chased, and imagining a bathroom. And while I was imagining that bathroom and feeling relieved, in my reality, I was feeling relieved because I chose to get up, even if it was out of my sleep and I was a child and I didn't go where I was supposed to go. I determined the outcome to that, both in my reality and in my dream. Being with the narcissist, what happens is that you have to literally look at your reality just as you look at your dreams. You know, just as you daydream and you gaze and, you might be looking for a vacation and you start looking at pictures and travel guides and all type of stuff. And you start imagining yourself being there. Meanwhile, someone is talking to you, but you're not really there. And they tell you, hey, you're in La La Land. You're in another world. Only one world is, you're imagining it, you're picturing it, and the other world is very lucid, it's vivid. You're in the reality where everything is very vivid like. So the narcissist, they're stuck in a dream world because they're living in this big delusion. They switch up and act like different people depending on the situation, depending on what type of person they're dealing with for personal gain. And what is more messed up about the situation is that most of these people are in the dream world. They don't really truly know themselves, and this is why the narcissist goes after them. The narcissist is stuck in the dream world. They can't get out of it, and they want to take everyone down with them. They want to kill your spirit. They want to bring you down because you're not aware that you're able to imagine anything that you want. You're able to have anything that you want. But see, the narcissist puts fear onto you because they're fearful people. They're evil people. So they want to belittle your imagination of you being able to create your reality. They want to keep you in a mind, in a mentality where you're the underdog. You're the one that is doing all for them. And they want to almost keep you in this dream. And when their demons, their nightmares start coming about, they inflict that pain onto you. And basically, it's almost as if they stir up this big earthquake within you. So now it's this big earthquake. Things are happening, situations are happening, and next thing you know, you're able to wake up and see the narcissist for who they truly are. You can look them in the eyes and see the evil, the disgust, the fact that this person will always be the same. They will always treat others this way. They will always try to fake that evilness that they carry. Once you're able to look at them, it's like you're waking up from this dream, from a dream world that you thought you were living the whole time, because you've been doing things, you've been living your life, but now you're starting to see everything different. You're starting to see the people around you different. Now you see that there were so many situations, and these people were trying to stop you from reaching your fullest potential. So with narcissist, after dealing with them and them coming into your world and basically shaking it up like an earthquake, you're in that dream world where you can't help the situation. You can't help you don't know what situation you're going to be in, but you can change the outcome. You can change things to put you back on the path that you need to be on. So this is what the narcissist comes to do. They come into your dreams as the boogeyman. Literally, they're like the boogeyman. They come and you're scared of them. So you won't leave them alone. You won't leave those friends alone. You won't leave that family alone. You won't leave your boyfriend, husband alone because you're scared of them. They're like the boogeyman. But when you finally look them in the eyes and you tell them that you're not scared of them, what do? They go away, right? When you finally heal from narcissistic abuse and you wake up from that dream that the narcissist tried to bring you this partner that loves you. They tried to give you a fake definition of a partner. They portrayed to be something that they aren't. They portrayed to be normal people with normal emotions when that's not who they are. So they know who and who they can't play with because they know who and who is dreaming and is not aware of how to change the outcome on their dreams. They won't go after people who are fearless. They won't go after those people because they know that it's a possibility that, that person truly knows who they are. And if that person truly knows who they are and they know how to change the outcome on their life, no matter how bad things get or, whatever circumstances in their life, anything that happens, they know that that person is going to keep pushing through. A lot of times they don't want to go after those people. They want to go for people who are dreaming, who are stuck, who don't know who they are. And once you figure them out, once you figure the boogeyman out, and you tell them, hey, I'm not scared of you. I see right through you. You do this to everyone. You've done this to everyone, and you're going to continue. And you're so mad that you want to tell others, you want to tell friends, you want to tell family, and you try to tell them the extent of pain and evil that's in them, and they're kind of like, yeah, okay, move along, you'll find someone new. And you're like, no, I can't just go and find someone new. Don't you know that there's plenty of people like him everywhere? And then you start really paying attention to those people, and then you realize that those people are also asleep in this dream world, only that the narcissist came in and he brought different nightmares into your life. And no matter how many people you tell, you're going to come across good friends, good family, strangers, some that are going to be good, some that are going to be bad. Just like in your dreams. In your dreams, you come across people, characters, some that you know, some that you don't know, some that are good, some that are bad. You come across bad situations, like me, I had to use the bathroom, but sometimes you have bad situations, bad dreams, and a good Samaritan, or you have like a psychic or someone that's helping you along the way. So, just as you can meet unknown people in the dream world that come in and help you, you can be in real life situations in your actual reality where you find yourself in the weirdest situations. Maybe you're stranded in the middle of nowhere, your car just stopped, your phone died, and your phone's not charging because your car is all the way dead, and someone just comes and pulls over and gives you a jump, and you're on your way, and everything just happens so fast. And it's like you're thinking to yourself, oh, that was an angel, but you are in a world where there's infinite possibilities, you guys. So a lot of things that happen in your dreams, sometimes even can manifest into your reality. Sometimes you might even dream something, you might dream something the narcissist did to you. And then you realize that, you might dream something the narcissist did to you, and then you end up finding out that those things did happen, that they actually did happen, but maybe it had a different twist to it, We control our reality. It's so vivid. It's so lucid. Things happen unexpectedly, like our dreams, but we are able to control the outcome of everything. There's always a villain. There's always a friend, someone around you. There's always a villain that comes in, but this is why you have to be your superhero in your own life. You have to be your own superhero and guard yourself from people. Not saying you can't have friends, you can't find love and things like that, but you have to, how sometimes people tell someone, oh, you're a super mom, you do everything, you have to be that superhero in your reality. You have to do what you have to do to get by, because these evil narcissists, they're everywhere, trying to haunt people's dreams, trying to bring nightmares onto their reality. So I wanted to tell you guys just a quick story. If you guys haven't watched my video on The Narcissist is Your Gateway, go ahead and watch that. And, maybe some of that can also help you guys along with this video. And I also wanted to let you guys know a little story, my little story time on really why I even chose to do this topic on the dream world with the narcissist. And that's because as many of you guys, especially the people who have been following me from the start, you guys kind of know my story. You guys know bits and parts of my story. So I want to tell you guys about part of my awakening as well. So part of my awakening from this dream world, from my reality right now. So when I was with the narcissist and I started to realize certain things, when I would go to certain places, I always felt like people were watching me, but I felt like if I made eye contact with them, that's when they're going to obviously look at me. So after being with the narcissist, I tended to stop looking at other people. I didn't want to look at others. It was kind of like I was in my own world with that narcissist. It was just me and the narcissist world. And I didn't want to look at other people. I didn't want to look at other men. I didn't think about other men. I didn't want to do anything with any other man, but I wasn't also happy and I wasn't sure of what type of person this was. I just knew something's wrong with this man, you know? And as I'm walking and I'm, always doing things and out and about, I realized, like I said, the more I looked at people, they would look at me or they would pay attention to me, or, people will start, doing things like, trying to have conversations in front of me so that I can hear them and like kind of showing off in front of me. And I would think to myself, like, don't look at people, because once you look at them, they want to involve you, bring you into their world. So I would stop looking at others, and I realized that people would literally leave me alone because I'm not looking at them. They wouldn't invite me into their world because I was making no eye contact in a room full of people. I'm speaking of a room full of people. So I started to kind of view my life, after, at the end of being with the narcissist, I was kind of like at the point where I was fed up. I knew I was going to leave. And I started to look at my life like a movie. And I was like, all these people that I see every day, they're like extras. The narcissist, I invited them into my world, and then they preyed on me because they realized that I was dreaming. I wasn't aware of things as I thought they were. And once I start trying to tell others, they didn't understand. So then I realized, like, am I tripping? Am I crazy? Because it seems like people don't get it. They don't understand. It seems like other people that I know are with narcissists as well, and they don't want to leave them alone. So I started to just was like, this is too much. This has to stop. And I decided to take control of my movie, which is my dream. I took control. I decided what things I wanted in my life, what things I wanted in my movie, in my dream. I realized that I can't be scared of someone chasing after me, or people who are trying to put me down, or negative people, or a negative partner. And I realized that I should be aware of everything that's going on in my dream. I should be aware of it, and I should be aware of where I want that dream to go. And I realized that narcissist had to go in order to fulfill my destiny in my dream, in my quest. And in order for me to find that quest, I had to go through that earthquake in my life. And once I determined that, once the narcissist would come around, I would see right through him. He would, a lot of narcissists always think that people are paying attention to them. Everyone's looking at them. Everybody wants to be their friend, whatever. And I would literally shut him down and be like, that's because you're looking at them. Stop looking at them, because you're inviting them into your world. And then he kind of gave me that look. It was right there and then, you guys, that I realized that he knew that I knew that I could create the outcome of future realities. He knew that I was aware of this dream world that seemed so vivid. And shortly after that, I ended up discovering even more things because I asked to know those things, and I was showed those things. And when it happened, I didn't feel bad because I already knew what to expect, because I knew that I had woken up. I knew that I'm starting to see everything and everyone different for what it is, that people are sleeping, and this is why they don't believe me. And it's not that they're bad people. It's that some of them, not everyone, some of them are sleeping. They were sleeping just like I was sleeping. They were inviting people into their life, into their worlds that, just as I did. Only that I woke up and was able to take control of my reality, and that some of these people, they keep being around these people. They keep keeping contact with people that are like that. And they all stay stuck in that dream while there's someone who's awake, who knows what's going on. They know that this person's stuck in that dream world. So they come, and it's almost like it's a spiritual, emotional rape. That's literally what it feels like when you leave a narcissist, because it's like they knew what they were doing to you and you weren't aware of that, or you weren't aware of the extent of evil. It's like you have hope. A lot of us have hope. And this is what makes our dreams even better for us, because our hope can manifest anything that we want. But the narcissist hate keeps them in a nightmare. And the only way they can feel good and they can feel alive is by hurting others. But them hurting others, the only thing that does is their karma manifests. They end up having nightmares. They end up going through shit all the time. You will see it happen to them right in front of your face. And sometimes you won't see it because they want to hide it. They want to live in that illusion because they're delusional. So they want the people that are still sleeping to not see the reality of who they are, because it's really hard for them to see it until they're one-on-one going through that situation, until they learn their lesson on these type of narcissistic people. So I just kind of wanted to let you guys know that you guys control the narrative to your life. And if you can see through a narcissist, they will leave you alone. The narcissist is like the boogeyman. They will bring you down into a deep, deep hole. But as they're bringing you down into this deep hole, this deep end of all this BS, you are also able to wake up. It's a big earthquake in your life, and you're waking up and you're realizing things, and you have to realize that some people are going to be here. They're going to be in your life, being that good Samaritan, being that good psychic. And then there's going to be people that are also going to come in your life and try to swipe you out of that dream, out of that journey, as if, like you're Dora the Explorer. You're exploring the world, you're exploring life itself, you're exploring your imagination, you're imagining, you're creating. The narcissist comes and they try to stop you from creating. They try to dim your reality because their reality is living in a constant nightmare. They are stuck there, you guys. So I just want you guys to kind of keep that in mind. I also want you guys to also keep in mind that some people are not evil. Some people are just sleeping. They're in a deep sleep. So I hope that you guys kind of learn from this video. I hope you guys can kind of relate and kind of understand my point and what I kind of want to reach out to you guys on this, because it's very important. No matter what's happened in your life, no matter the situation, no matter how bad things get, you can always recreate those things. See, the narcissist tries to get on top. They try to use people who are sleeping. And while using them, yes, there might be some times where they might be able to build something out of their lies and their deception. They might be able to build something, but it will not remain strong. It will not remain a great foundation, because they destroy everything. that they come across. They feed off of destruction. They are here to destroy your dreams. And this could be anyone around you. So any people in your life, any friends, family, partner who are coming into your reality and causing confusion and chaos, these people don't need to be there. These people, some of them, like I said, are aware. And these narcissists are, some people are not aware, and these narcissists are definitely aware. So you guys stay in tune with yourselves, stay in tune with what's around you, and never give up. You can have anything you dream about, and always be careful what you wish for. So if you guys enjoyed this topic, don't forget to like, don't forget to share, subscribe. You guys can actually hit the bell button now. So I leave you guys with this message, and I'll talk to you guys on the next one. Bye.